Time for baseball now from AT&T Park in San Francisco. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball comes your way next. Gene Segura standing in. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Seattle, shortstop, number 2.
And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1, and we're underway from San Francisco. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Heredia moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Batting second.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
Batting third.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Striding in, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Mariners, the shortstop.
Hit hard towards the hole. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Batting second.
Now to the plate, Mitch Haniger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Waiting on deck here is Robinson Cano. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Once again, a 3-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Standing in, Robinson Cano. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Hit out towards second. And that is through into right field for a single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
You talk about a free swinger.
Standing in now, Danny Valencia, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not?
Into the box, Mitch Haniger. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Working for the punch out and the offering. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at second base, Robinson Cano. Maybe one of the smoothest guys that's ever played the game. He plays so easy. It's almost like he's out there listening to jazz when he's catching a ground ball and flipping it to first.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Catcher, number 3, Mike
Zunino is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a waste pitch there. 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is. Digging in, Kyle Seager. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Third baseman, Kyle
First offering on its way. And a breaking ball that's chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there.
Batting 6.
Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So striding forward now, Mike Zunino. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The iconic cable car is here in the city by the bay. Welcome back to AT&T Park in San Francisco for the third inning in this one.
Left fielder.
Line towards center field. And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first out.
Batting 9th, center.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Coming in is Haniger. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall.
Well, that's a line drive to left field on a ball that was right down the middle. I know it's 22. Early in the game.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Grounded, foul.
No doubt, this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Up next for Seattle.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Nelson Cruz stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. 1-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Hit the last batter. Now he finds himself down 3-1. Look, he's just got to groove one and get himself back in the rhythm and throw strikes.
There's Segura, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mariners. So digging in now, Guillermo Heredia. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Guillermo Heredia.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Set to deliver on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over. Starts a big inning, he can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
This is skied out toward right. Waiting on it is Henniger, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 9.
Here's Gerard Dyson. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Henniger racing back, but it stays in the park, and Karam's off archway number 3. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Getting a few steps off of second there. Now the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Now a move by the manager to bring the corners in. So they'll try to cut down the runner at home, but they'll give up the run for an out if it's hit to a middle infielder. And he'll step off here and make sure he doesn't have any ideas over there at third. Ben Gamble will have to get loose enough. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Edwin Diaz is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. The 2-0 on the way. Now the runner's on his way home. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. Oh, he just threw that fastball by him. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And he'll just reset things here.
The batter.
Riding in once again, Mitch Haniger. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the stretch. Way in front of a great slider that time. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Matt, I really thought they were going to pitch around him here, but now you got an 0-2 count. He swung at a couple balls that weren't good pitches. Maybe you decide now, well, let's be aggressive and go after it.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Gamble will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 16, Ben Gamble.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Cruz is there for it. He's got it one away.
Up next for Seattle.
Ready for another chance. Mitch Haniger comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early.
Here's Yonder Alonso. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And a quick bluff here over to first, but he'll just stare him back without throwing. And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. 1-1, here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Got him. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. One left for Seattle. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score.
Leading off the fourth inning,
digging in to try it again, Robinson Cano. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Cano waiting on the 0-1. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And here's a swing and a miss by Cano as he set down on strikes, and there's one away. Into the box now, Danny Valencia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Third baseman, number 15.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And basically anything here will look better than what happened in his first at-bat, which ended in his striking out on a bunt attempt. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row. So stepping in, Ben Gamel. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Ben Gamel.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a line.
0-1.
Lively fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. The 0-2 home. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the run is Heredia. And no one will track it down. Now another 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in now.
Guillermo Heredia. Guillermo Heredia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no, he can't make the play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff. Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught out of their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Guillermo Heredia becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Gene Segura started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
The next 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And Cano will make the catch to retire. Standing in, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Nelson
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Now the pitch. And, boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place. Got
him swinging on the fastball there. Nelson Cruz is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth.
Zunino.
Mike Zunino is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
1-2.
Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now batting.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And they get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Ben Gamel would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 8 straight strikeouts. You got to be kidding me. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3. Striding in once again, Robinson Cano. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him. That was a good changeup right there. It just missed, but an even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Hit in the air out to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. The relay, and he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Mitch Haniger. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And they start him out away with a cold strike. That's ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Cruz is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out, so a great job. And that'll bring up Ben Gamel. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th.
Ben Gamble.
And he takes ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Nope.
And this one's high and tight, backing him up. 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Way in front of that fastball. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. And everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Gene Segura standing in.
Now
he comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Gene Segura.
So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Digging in once again, Mitch Haniger. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
There's another swinging strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Mariners are down in order. Here's Yonder Alonso. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
First baseman.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run.
The catcher.
Ready for another shot now. Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he takes a called third strike. And no help there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 1 away now.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Ben Gamble. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Danny Valencia.
Danny Valencia.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gamble ranging back. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So coming to the plate, Guillermo Heredia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location, no matter how hard you throw.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
0-2 count and the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 2 runs, 6 hits. And no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. A strike, and it's 2-1.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. On the ground to the left side. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Some important 2-out success as Robinson Cano will bat next.
Well, I think that might have been ball 4, but you never want.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and it's off the second archway. This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. In to score the runner from second.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game, and now they've got that cushion.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Grounded to first. Cruz is right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but they strike for 3 in the inning. Danny Valencia will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Mark Zipchinski gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
The 1-2 pitch. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And here's a swing and a miss by Cano as he set down on strikes, and there's 1 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get in the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Now the 0-2 pitch. Out to short for Segura. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
third baseman, number 15.
Ready once
Kyle
again,
Seager.
Kyle Seager. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and Safeco Field in Seattle. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball starts right now. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Here's Todd Frazier now. The head-to-head history with King Felix. A 3-for-5 line to show for those meetings. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head. Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for the sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Todd Frazier goes down for the first out of the game. Checked by Hernandez. The pitch. Aaron Judge is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Comes set and the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And they will tag him out between first and second. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Judge is on the move. 1 down. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
Batting third, designated
Here's
hitter,
Nelson Cruz now.
Nelson
No one aboard
Cruz.
for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Leading off for the Yankees, catcher,
Gary Sanchez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Standing in, Aaron Hicks. The head-to-head history with King Felix, 1 for 5. Now a changeup from Hernandez as he gets ahead. It's 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Striding into the box, Starlin Castro. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the... Stepping into the box, Kyle Seager. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Kyle
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The 0-2 once more. Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by Castro. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down at third base at the Todd father. Todd Frazier, yeah, the Little League superstar from the '98 World Series when he was the MVP and led his team from Toms River. He's matured now to a Major League All-Star third baseman. Really impressive resume.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And boy, that is nowhere near the strike zone as it's all the way to the backstop and a 4-pitch walk.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Matt Holliday standing in now. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. And the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The left fielder, number
Here's
11.
Brett Gardner now. The head-to-head history with King Felix: 12 hits in 33 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Hernandez readies the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Third inning, no score to this point. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those. Hey, one thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Brett Gardner goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And he swings on the first pitch as this is popped high into the air on the left side. And Seager will put this. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Mike Zunino.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
What a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Batting 8th, left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Gamble.
Ben Gamble is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Castro into shallow center. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the pitch. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Right on the corner. 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with the fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway. And digging in to try it again. Didi Gregorius. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Todd Frazier comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now this ball popped up. Playable, however, behind the plate for Zunino. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. The 1-0 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Throw won't get him.
After that single, now we're 1st and 3rd. This is where he's got to bear down. I love the shutout.
Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 out. Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And the runner's coming home. Now a bunt attempt here. Thought twice about the plate, but he'll go to first. And they can't even get 1 on the play as the squeeze works to perfection that time.
The center fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. There's a good fastball from Hernandez that time. Strike 1.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks. And guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Zunino gathers it, and that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Starlin Castro. First time up, he went down looking.
Castro. Your attention,
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And his arrival is going to mark the end of the evening now for Felix Hernandez. David Phelps answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Way in front of a great slider that time.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Starlin Castro is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Matt Holliday is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Runners breaking for the plate, and a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And ready for another chance. Gene Segura. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Shortstop, number 2.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Bounce to first, and he is out on the tag.
The batter,
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he lays off there, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. The pitch. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Nelson Cruz.
And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're down 2-0. Here's Brett Gardner now. His past batting line against David Phelps. Hitless in 3 at-bats. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Fouled back. Here's the 1-1 delivery. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away. At the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ellsbury.
Hey now.
Counts 1-0.
Now the pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And Cano will put this one away for out number 2. Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Stepping in, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Kyle.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners. Throw into second. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make make it up to third safely here with one away. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with one man gone. So striding in, Mike Zunino. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Gerard Dyson will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and one out in the inning. Towards second. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-run ball game. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Center fielder, number 5,
Guillermo Heredia is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And another foul ball.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. He's forced to settle for one. Gerard Dyson will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Carlos Ruiz is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Now here's the pitch. Todd Frazier is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's nothing. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Aaron Judge swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Haniger is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1.
Leading off for the Mariners,
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Here's Bobby Cano. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Dylan Betances
Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
Cano waits on the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
In there, and it's full 3-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Striding in once again, Nelson Cruz. Previous history against Dellin Betances, 0 for 8. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The runner's breaking for home. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Third baseman number 15.
Stepping in, Kyle Seager, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Seager will wait on the 1-0. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. And this one will be out of play off to the left.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Called strike 2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Up next for Seattle.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gardner sprinting after it, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Yonder Alonso stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in. Hit the last batter. Now he finds himself down 3-1. Look, he's just got to groove one, get himself back in the rhythm and throw strikes.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Here's the catch. Ruiz. He's getting his David Robertson is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he is in there, but I don't think he had designs on even really trying it as he retreats with 2 away now.
Seattle. Left fielder
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And, oh, look out, as that pitch ran in and got him. And that's going to force in a run.
Number 5, Guillermo.
Hit back up the middle. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before. Do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base.
Leading off for
Digging in once again, Aaron
fielder.
Hicks. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Yankees, second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Starlin
Castro stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's Cano. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees,
Matt Holliday standing in now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Now here's the pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3. Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is there to put it away for out number 1. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. This is on the ground over to first. Holliday comes up with it. The tag, and he is out.
Now batting.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's gone 2 for 8. Line drive to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mariners are down in order, but they stepping in and ready for another shot. Brett Gardner been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Nick Vincent has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Ready for another chance? Jacoby Ellsbury. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is pulled into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball, he was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. Scooped up. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily. Now at the plate, Todd Frazier. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Favorable call in there for a strike. As a look, now the pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's big Aaron Judge. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. From the stretch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's gone 2 for 6. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Hit hard to the right side. Castro has it. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Mitch Haniger. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Hit down the third baseline. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about.
Here's Yonder Alonso. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Gardner will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Carlos Ruiz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Knuckle curve down below the knees. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Heading out towards shallow right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for. Ready now, Gary Sanchez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Sanchez.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Haniger is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Gamble is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now.
Second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he takes ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now. Yankees, good night.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Seattle Mariners claim the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt.